SHS policy, which is currently in operation. The NDC is opposed to this, and they have spoken through their ranking member. We want them to tell Ghanaians whether free SHS is not their priority as a responsible opposition. And the Minister of Education is going to ferry the bill through to Parliament. We are ready, and that is why, as part of the engagement process, we engage them, but they are adamant. The NDC is not ready for the free SHS bill. It's clear. And their spokesperson on education has been very loud. The last time I tried to tease the matter out on the floor, he avoided a response. He stayed clear of it, and he was not ready to commit himself. So we know that in Parliament, the caucus speaks through its spokespersons, and he is the ranking member on education. He is the NDC spokesperson on education. That's a member for catching off. And he says he's opposed to the free SHS bill because there's some provision in the constitution. They should tell us why they are opposed to them.
We Edom Kessian Bano Denny when Munyan for Alexander Fenyomakin and Edina no December 2 dry Rashabi fee. Na Ninsem Nochi and Edom Kuman Bano Denny. Dr. Kessel at force and so say free SHS bill noir. Edom Kessian Pesa one Ediba and Rashabi fee no. One better yet the papa, a sans a free SHS no. A idea Ebwa Ghana for Nana and this Rashabi for no. One money mapa and two mudis. One the Bano Mushim, Nebi Bia air tortia. One betia tum, let me a Juma after. NDC related newspapers. For me, I see nothing but desperation. I see desperation on the part of the ruling party to create some form of disaffection for NDC MPs, creating impressions that NDC members of Parliament are against a bill that is not even before Parliament, a bill that we have not seen. The Speaker, how can we oppose something that we have not seen? How can NDC oppose a bill that we have not seen? I heard them say that the bill is on its way to Parliament. For how long will this bill take from after out of Parliament? Weeks, months, 7 years? Mr. Speaker, if it's coming from Ministry of Education, it's even closer. For how long is it going to take for the bill to move from the Ministry of Education to the Parliament House? 7 years? 8 years? 1 week? Mr. Speaker, let me put this on record that the NDC minority members of Parliament, which are here, Mr. Speaker, we will support free SHS bill. That will improve the quality of education. That will fix the lapses that we have seen in the free SHS implementation. Mr. Speaker, let us also be on record that we have not said anywhere that NDC is opposed to a free SHS bill. That we have not seen. It is the government of the day, and the majorities that have not presented the bill before us. We now challenge you. We give you one week. Bring the bill before us. We give you one week. Tomorrow, Mr. Speaker, let them present the bill before us tomorrow. Let them present the bill before us tomorrow. So that we can all peruse the bill. So that we can see the content of the bill, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, And some Kroya Honam so Emma on Munya for Kwesi Amwakwata and so Edeto Edomkuman Wenim. Sabrina so now one the free SHS bill ne bar. One more Dimbia so better yetri na one Madia Tumamana Yemra. Toa Kasiabono so ewa ensemfu from na empanifo guso a wonom eye enhyehyeye na akwan ahodro bia emuamuamua eye nketenkete no womatimi aye no double rose ne adeade a wometretra akwan ni mu na akopie mu ewa kaso a woniba ene Cape Coast Quantempo no so a empanifo ba amane sa afimpi mienu eni nsia 2006 ena wonom eye enhyehyeye a woni a wadan ewo wo sa akwan ne ho no wometimi apempata sika bi ede ama wonum na watimi atretre ekwan ni mu na no ena Ghana ban so afo a
wono ene hwe akwan ne akwantempo so wonam highways authority so akwakobo ensra ewo hono ma wo kire mu se woni a wonsa enka empatasika no wonom eba betuatua de ama wonum se de be ya akwan no wo betimi atrechire mu.
The method is just like around Legon. So if you are this is typical Tantra Hill. So again at Breku, you have the same situation. Then at Akoti, the one that turns to Ojobi and So again, the potential to do a small overpass there. Again to look at that. Then the next one is Ochiriko, where we have the river. So we are doing a realignment of the road there, because the existing bridge from the analysis used to overtop when it rains. So they are doing a new bridge that will be lifted. Then we also have the Onion market, a market that has come. So again, there's a potential conflict there, because the confusion that was at Bujumbura, before we realize we might have the similar thing at the Onion market. So the potential is to do either an underpass so that the main traffic still moves, and then we'll have this one. So basically those then we'll get to Winneba roundabout. That one is a roundabout, but potentially there will be an interchange at Winneba roundabout, but it's not under this. Yes, we'll look at whatever we will have to do to improve the traffic around the roundabout. We need to do control blasting over the weekends and sometimes early morning. So that's control blasting. So I have to do it this week, maybe the following week, and those periods delay. But in terms of safety, it's important that you do that control blasting. So that is the problem. Otherwise, here you have good rock, but because you are going down almost 2.73 meters, you need to take off the rock and then improve it. So those are those are constructional challenges. But like you said, the service roads are there. We've asked the contractor to improve those service roads as much as possible, the diversion routes. But there's a major diversion that you can come from Crispo City, Opekuma, and then come out at Senya Breku.
Na titne a woda abadwako a wonom ehwe akwan ene akwantempo so e wo Ghana emrahye bedwafie wonimonyafo Kennedy osei nyaako ene de to aban no anim se empatasika bia ese obia no wontua ne ntentem so se de be ya obia ntabiri asem bia nkopiem waseni bia emma ekwan na wonom etretre mu no eho asem enkonkodi achichiri.
Many times, these are the challenges that some contractors face on site, and the project becomes stalled. I'm just using a typical example of what is happening at Ofanko. You see the number of litigation cases in court. It restricts the contractor, and you know this is a major road that everybody is concerned with. So we are happy. Everybody is happy seeing the road being done. And we will pray that there will not be any encumbrances where people will frustrate the process to stall the project and even to extend the completion date. So that is why we are, and we are hoping, and I'm happy that you have assured that GP Ghana Highways Authority has a data, and let's fast track and see those people that.
Yeah, call and some from na your boy Ghana is sikasem entutie mu nyina ye nimusem se Ghana for any International Monetary Fund IMF for edin kuta ho so betimi apesika bi ede abebo ye ho bra na boa ama oman ni sikasem atoto yie ne senti na se kadodo na ye de e wo man mu no empanifo timi ye nhyehyɛ na eso etete na woni a ewo bond e wo man mu euro bond no wonom ene aban akonte ase apam se sika twitwiri die bi a eda ho nom $13.1 billion no wonum etwentwen ne ase na wayi bi afiri honom se de be ya e ka no so betie na IMF sika no de atwato atimi aba be kan yensa e wo mayi mu.
Yet this morning again Ghana and our Eurobond holders announced a breakthrough in our negotiation. We've reached an agreement with our Eurobond holders to restructure $13 billion. The agreement is also significant for Ghana because it gives Ghana a debt cancellation of $4.7 billion. Our Eurobond holders are cancelling $4.7 billion that we owe them. And in addition to this, we are making savings on the flow. What we would have paid between now and between 2023 and 2026, we have made extra savings of $4.4 billion United States dollars in debt service. So the net effect of the negotiations, the agreement we have just reached with our Eurobond holders, is so significant for our economy. It brings us so much relief. And I want to use this opportunity to thank our Eurobond holders for the concessions they've made to Ghana. They have demonstrated that they are partners in Ghana's development.
Ghana Bansoa for Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam okopie mu ewo UK abrochimai mu ena woni Ghana fo bi edidi enkoma wode adesrede eto woni a edi won sika ehye adwuma mu so obi anane nani enhwe Ghana said ebe odo won sika beba be hye adwuma mu sanso o man na somdwe wom eni esika sam totoye no so esan aba begina ne nan so ebrane.
The economy is good, it brings them good returns. If it is bad for them. And so we have worked together, and that is the spirit with which Ghana has been dealing with our partners, either as development partners or as private creditors. That is the spirit. And it is with this understanding I'm inviting you also as investors. Ghana is ready for you. The economy is turning around. Macro stability is being restored. These agreements we have reached with our official creditors and the Eurobond holders also demonstrate the confidence the market has in Ghana. And therefore do not depart from your plans and your decisions to invest more in Ghana. Let's build it together and share the returns fairly in a way that will inure to the benefits of both parties. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I've taken too much time.
Enche bia ena empanifo eya mamre eni amane bepie mu ewo Kumasi Asante mantamu a ewiemhye gina bre ya wode ato Prempeh the First International Airport eba beye adwuma kwa manone efri Kumasi eni ade no wo ba be pa ho entema na Ghana Airports Company Limited wonum abo amane se airport no ebe hyase aye adwuma July bosomine da edi kan na no jode twamu yi ena wode enkrata epia bonte na nhyehyeye bia ewo mu no wonum chechemu
Nuwene na kakrani na Ghana mampani na nado danko Akufuado ene krobia Asante Kotokane otumfuo setutu a otoso mienu ena Minister of Transport ebe piemu wo Asabre Kumasi International Airport mampanyfo ebe pa ho ntoma foforo ma ne dini sesan ebe ye Prempeh the First International Airport na jumadi na aseno ebe to wiase empanyfo gusu a woye nhye se ebe ya terminal 2 no obetumi awie eno na krata e free Ghana Airports Company e bachiremu a Asabre wo wie terminal 2 na we be July bosomene de dikan wa afemu no ebehya ase aye adwuma krata ne kiremu a se ebeya terminal 1 ene terminal 2 dwumadie ne bekoso to tinti no empanfo ayi efri bosome ewum ne de toso aduonunum ekopim na duasa so 25th to 30th June yes wo se empanfo behwe ama flight ahodo na ahya ase afefa ho krata no to aso kiremu se on the 28th June ekopim 30th June krade e ade a plane ahodo miensa ebetu ababelande ewo terminals no so ni nyina mu no empanfo kiremu a aye terminal 2 foforo a wasi na afemu ni nyina ohwe ni mu se a passenger for be se 800,000 na ebetimi asiwo na ochichechemu dia netese don hwe ba ko bia a passenger for 200 na ebesiwo ho eno mu no empanfo wie ne se ohwe terminal 2 na enema pi ene chichemu a eye presidential lodge ene 3 other lodges ewum commercial retail office ewum na forest bureau ewum sanso na medical center ene enema hudio Ghana Airport Company mpanyfo chemu a terminal 2 ne ba beboa pa amakonya badie ewo memu no etimi afa ne ntoma pefra na chense baby bia pese oko wiase afa na nyina obetimi afo flight every Prempeh the First International Airport a ewo Kumasi Asante Mantemu
Uguso a wo hwe kasebo ewo Oyerepa TV ye wo Facebook no so Oyerepa live na YouTube nso Oyerepa TV na wahwe odo wadwenche so ato ase na yakoye nim fefefe ye to ansem no so ewo apomuden ensemu na Ghana ban so afo hwe apomuden so Dr. Bernard Okoboy ebepie mu ewa santemantamu a wode enabi esi ho na wobo entoa na ose Ghana fo keka kansem bi se Ghana ban ya NPP na nado danko akufu ado da no watwa asantemantam na ja ewo apomuden kwan so ose no krebie ni sansem ni mu.
Now, I'm happy say out of the 12 hospitals I want this package, Aban will sign with 73 million euros. Ashanti region, Ekita 5 out of the 12. It means 200 beds out of these 480 beds, committed to Ashanti region. Now, why am I emphasizing on this? Matia Bimo Omukasa said, yes, Sebio, Ashanti region, so I'm going to support Sebi Aban way, infrastructure crowd, and yes, you Ashanti. And if at the word go, as part of one project, I kita 12 hospitals, Ashanti kita 5, that is Bibia. It is worth mentioning. Secondly, let me quickly say there, say Ahafo, Eastern, and I think Western have the rest of the 280. It's unfortunate, Ebia, we might not be able to go to Obuasi to see the trauma hospital now. But I can say there's a trauma hospital or Dramodina, Ewa Obuasi, and also a far advanced. Yami boy in chair, Aban Weber Commission. But having said these things, main Kaimun say agenda 101. Separate from Niama Mika, where facilities are Aban we Ashisha, Ewo Ho Ansana, Ajana Krabai. Now Ashanti region, Ajana 101, Ashanti region, Ekita about 19 out of the 111 facilities. Ebia agency say, the mother and child block. Ewo Confanatic Teaching Hospital. Now, small history ni say, ebi ejina no na dan kese bi si ha. Ye former president, head of state at Champon, and start here. Project adi over 40 years. Abai any president abako. Project no na ejina about 70%. Awo sa for 40 plus years. Eye President Kufuor na nye kukuduro kan say, ye ntimi ntina ho. Ma obia enjwane free project no de besi bia no e wo so obi na emba ho
na Ghana ban so afo wo hwe apomuden so e de nani kiremu e wo sewia e na wo hwe Ghana fo nyina e bo nkankane asanteman se na nsanto aboya wo de baye no de nani ebedi project anase empududwuma hodo echi wo hye bo se enche bia no de akeka kamuram ne de omo aka ne man kitingiti bia mo de ba wiye no wo mbe wiye no agemu e de ama ade hye.
That working visit we were Ashanti. Na yenhwe yen experience ejuma Nana Akufo-Addo aban adodanko aban waye within these past 7 years. Na miniaji say ye course we are no wa otimi hu say the work is almost 95% complete. The biggest problem was we are a power station ye de be power the hospital. Na miniaji say ye nyina hu ye say and also no, virtually no, it's about 90% done. The assurance is that within 2 weeks, power will be connected to the Syria Regional Hospital. Now, I am going to work with Team Newo, Ministry of Health, any Ghana Health Service to make sure, say, Syria Hospital, no, within now to the end of September, no, God willing, it was a NIPA entity and starting visiting that hospital. We share investment, I share close to 300 bed facility no more. We cannot train ma sebi and continue wasting. The Kwai Hospital away, they started in 2010. It was suspended in 2013 because of funding. Akufo-Addo aban buy no in 2017. Aban we eco solicity 23 million euros. Emma 20 how do you call it? Between 2017 and 2018 ending. And I commission I started using. The point I want to make is that any project I Akufo-Addo abandon is a car, Sebi, it might only be because of a challenge. The government is going to work hard to make sure that all are resolved.
Ghana pani baako ya wachi ne ti se wo be prema pani adwa e wo omayimu kontekro owura Alan Kwadwo Kyerematen wakwakwo piemu e wo enkrampompuni mantam ani dwumadi ahodo ne niswadi hunu a esi na ni so so be mampani e wo mayimu ode beboa Ghana fo no wakukyire ni nyina e de agu krata baako so ya wodi edin atoso wo se eye great transformational plan ya wotwa so kan GTP na adwa de twa mu no e no kwaya amamre ene amane pa ho entema wode to Ghana fo anim se MPP any NDC wo muni ade papa bia e de magana fo entimu to aba no emfama Kwadwo Kyerematen.
Limitation. I will just introduce one of the policy initiatives. Design and implement a comprehensive national program for graduates of all tertiary institutions to start their own small business with a grant from government under a new program called the Start Your Own Business. There are many high-profile entrepreneurs in this country who have passed through my hands. I won't mention names, but I know what support to entrepreneurs at the early stage can do for our private sector. So, how is it that we are expecting people who are coming out of the tertiary institutions, 300,000 graduating every year, adding to the stock that already exists? Meanwhile, the public sector cannot employ more than 700,000 people, and it's already showed. So we must not be thinking, all these people who are coming out, where do you think they are going to be employed? I can tell you, don't be deceived. It ain't going to happen unless we make sure right from the beginning when they come out of schools, it is government responsibility to give them grant funding to start their own business. Look, all the people you are celebrating in this country, name them. Facebook owner, Microsoft, all of them. Some of them actually left school without completing. But because of the support that the US government grants to them, they've been able to move from where they started as young people to where they are now. I can say this with authority because I'm sure by now, even at the risk of sounding boastful, I'm sure you are aware that in 1994, when they were looking for the 100 global leaders of the future, only 100 people in the whole world, they mentioned first Bill Gates, they mentioned John F. Kennedy Jr., they mentioned Condoleezza Rice, and those of you who know development economics, they mentioned Jeffrey Sachs, and they mentioned Alan Kyerematen of Ghana. So, ladies and gentlemen, I've paid my dues. Now, in conclusion, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, there's a brighter future for Ghana and for all Ghanaians with the adoption and execution of this great transformational plan. I want you gathered here and the people of Ghana to make me the next president of the Republic of Ghana. To make me the next president of the Republic of Ghana, and Ghana will rise again. So, I thank you sincerely for your presence here and your very kind attention. May God bless our home.
Esuafo besa henum ya wonum ewo gina pen 9 level 400 ewo sehwe Wioso College of Education won mate wo ho agumonte so ye kire e de atia sukuu ni mpanimfo se won resource bia ese ba bonten omonsan kan na bi krampo ba de wantworo nso hwe anase ye hu no class mpo no otimi etwako nanim nyema bi eteti wo mu wo sukuu ni mu a wo mankasa ho a ebe ha adwen papa wode won sem eto ye nim
fa ekwampa bia so senka ehawa wonnamu no empanimfo betimi aboa no manya anu nuagubre nanso kwan amofa so nyina eso amamfa so ase empanimfo kra ente ensem a wo mo kan mpo na ohawo monnamu ansese ma mo yesa ya kire bi ene se wo ye nsohwe ase be ye nsohwe ne beba abonten na wahu wo modem bono na ada ne boachi bidi ene bi o se ba abonten kra eyemfom so nko anso na san wo nsohwe a wo tro ye ni mu obi wo ho a wawu nanso ebeba no na se nipa ne amake na wapase ekonanim na obi owo suku mu otena se otro nsohwe no no nso ne de ama ni nyina yo hawa ha won yie pa ene bi o abefo kwantempo so ankombe na mo betimi ahwe no mo hu modem ombo won nsohwe nim sa kwan ni nyina nso mu ntimi nya enhwe won nsohwe a emwa mo madusua ntimi enko ne nam so ema o ye sa ye kire
the titru aye pending exams results started from level 100 second semester level 100 second semester SCS results aye tro ye Emma ebesine from level 200 no exams anomalies nkwa de ne bebre you don't have any quarter
me no obi ewo exams ho yipa na nkyere bio me na wo class 1 nkyere bi enso ono wa nkyere bi na be wonya A na me a metime to so akere no me results ama obi awu 2 years ye every year bia ye exams na term bia no results onya A
level 100 ya ye complete bebre ye come some be ye enya hwe 2 weeks
your results now you better another demonstration but we assure them by this time we are not going to do a peaceful demonstration.
Dr. Emmanuel Gasama college principal Emma Oyerepa College of Education ekasa na watch say sakata omode abreni wasom no ne mpanimfo betena se na waye nhwehwemu na ekwan kro bi ombefa so asa hawi a ehe school fu umapa anu ndu agubre no watie na so pem
takaka pa nti almost send the petition yaje yebehwem na se de omoka no bibi wo mu aye no credit a yebeya mom my free assessment officer my free quality assurance officer omo mra yenyina etenanse yekenkan na memehu petition di wo mu a na mehu se assessment officer adwuma se na kwayebra me ne quality assurance efiri na ekọ results ne ba mo pesti ha mo fanto lutu ma mo fanto mo platform ne so
Chi yademoko asunafo North Mesimo ewo ahafo mantam ni mu na asuafo ene akyerkyerefo a wonum ewo Aniapa Basic School wode adesrede eto aban nanim se wonum nyankonwa ne tebro entena so entwro enti school no dodo na etetete form ebi krampo butubutu ebo so ene twrotwro enti osre woni eka bia wo mu ene aban entu ho anamo emfama wonum
Yenua Sule Dramani wono woton krahwe hafomantemu ho wono ne course awe no kuhu se school from kwada motete form pa na wo mu esua de nkran nan do mo manya kunwa atena so de kete nipa nan na kunwa ba ko no mo do moto achiachi so ha adwene pa na school from kwala no so me bia wo ha ne aduonum nsia 156 people na wo mo ewo ho no ma mo no doctor ho no so ye 20 pe enti wa wo hwa dodo na so asan ebubu na owura Bernard Jemfi wono na ye school management committee chairman ana wakasa na wache se ahawo bro mu obi na so de himu pa eye nkunwa ne table a mo betena so edusua ade a district education service no akasa papa na so ni nyina no omunya ehunhwe ebi afi no mabenya bibi eni to mbesere mpanufo mmra mu ne manim ya emeboa wo ense bebre ka ho amanfo so de bi etudwa
school yo sa problem no eye nkunwa ho sem de ho ye den pa tiama awofo no egigiska say ombeso mo to enkunya edeba screen ti ye say adwuma na yewie ye no na teacher for no say omope generator ti me say ade say scam e ko to say generator de mom ti yewie ye na ma enkunya ho asem aye edin ti ni enkunya wo school mo say ye onkra be say 156 ewo school mo say ba hwe enkunya wa ha wa ba odo ani fam na hwe enkunya wa ha na ma onkra bi ba omotiti fam na ye den ehia de ti ade ha pa wo ani epe school mo se ma ye ho bibi e share school den wo ya si na omusi epo achiri kakra na yekọ assembly ne MC Kasai no mba no ombesi wi TV ne de school ho asem no so ye nkunya no asem ye de eka ho no mo se ye de yento ye boss na yensa be de ebeka
how ne say school dan na ombesi ma ye no na ombesi school dan ne se nko mo ma nkunya ansa na nka ye bi school dan no de omo ye se ye fa dada no nye na achiri omo di nkunya no ba ye bi amankwa na de dada ko tene mo sua dia ebisinde ya ko MC ho ni penfo kutu ma na mo so sa ebisinde nkonya no ye nsankan na ye pono no so dano zin dano apono nyina asese enem kuma nyina ase enkra yi kro mo no so ohwe potema na enkra ase no do so papa enkra na mo ku school no so ohwe a odwani bu kokobe ahanu nso omunya nkonya entraso nkonya kakra na mo ye di free that ba mo tan so no eno a no mti bebre bi asai na ye sere se bi kura eti forma o mo so esere etro o ma etro ati abon tro ma dia o ma tro de ba sa so e ma honi bi ne additional nkoso eno na ye sere se empen forma boy se ne be ya nkonya no de no on ti onkra no
Alishimama anamotintin bia ewie aboboa no aha ene de na otwe mu nyina kase ho no ebesie midi ne maame Frempoma Crunchy madam nyina se ama momo ene hwe